Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Weekly Questions with Waite's Words of Wisdom, where we ask CEO Academy leader and Communication Studies professor Lisa Waite to share her wisdom on commonly asked questions. This week's episode, we're talking about resume writing. Hi, Professor Waite. As always, so good to have you.
Hey, everyone. And Sarah, I want to just pause and thank you for the tremendous work that you have been doing. This whole podcast was your brainchild, and you've just really done so much in the short time already. In 6 weeks is where we are at this semester marker. So I just wanted to give you a quick shout out and thank you.
Thank you. It's been such an amazing opportunity.
This particular podcast, this is our fourth. This one is going to be particularly short because I'm going to direct you to the Canvas module for CEO Academy. And if you click on modules, you'll go down to the resume section. And I have tremendous samples. I have sample resumes, I have sample cover letters, and some are for entry level positions, more like part time work or internships. But if you are ready to graduate and get into that first salaried, full time salaried position, not hourly, but salary, I have some advanced documents there. So, what I want to direct your attention is a resource in that module. It's by Simon Sinek.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love Simon Sinek.
If you're not familiar with Simon Sinek, he is a modern thought leader, which means he has a lot of expertise on the topics we're talking about, businesses, leadership, and related themes of interest. So I have purchased and have posted for you a little guide. You're really going to love it. It's titled Stand Out in the Job Market: How to Create a Compelling Resume Cover Letter and Elevator Pitch to Help You land the job you love. So you're going to be able to go through this and look at it at your own pace. Simon starts with this introduction to an activity he calls the Golden Circle. Sarah, have you done this? I don't know if you've done this.
I have, and I can't thank you enough for this resource.
It kind of represents where you might be on the dartboard, for example, where you would be on those outer rings. And the closer you get to graduation, we want to get you to that bullseye, to that target where you have a better idea of where you're headed after graduation. And there's a section on, why you're writing a resume and how to write a resume and tips on interviewing. So you can get to all of that. What Professor Waite wants to add, what I would offer, is that A-list celebrities, they have career agents who can go in and negotiate on their behalf. Well, we're regular folk, so we don't have those agents, and your resume and your cover letter become these virtual or electronic career agents, if you will. And a lot of this information is in here. So I really invite you to look through that. It's a real fun kind of activity guide. It's creative, it's interesting. And you can also see Mrs. Fowler, who is the assistant director of our career center. She is located in the lower level of the campus center. So right across from the bookstore, you'll see a set of stairs that go down, and she's in what they call the Student Success Center. So you can get with her if you want some resume help. Of course, you can get with me, and we can do that, as I always say, via Microsoft Teams, or we can sit down in person. When the weather gets nice, we can even grab a table on campus outside. So I really hope you get into that. I look forward to talking with you more. Sarah, let me just pause for a minute because I've done a lot of talking up to this point. What would you add, or what advice? Maybe, how have you come to build your own credentials?
When you're writing your resume, don't underestimate your skills and abilities, and university resources are there for you to utilize. Take advantage of them. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for today. As always, thank you so much for being here, Professor Waite.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, those who are listening. It's always a pleasure to offer these micro messages. Take care, everyone. Be well.
For more information on resume writing, check out the CEO Academy's Canvas page, and I encourage you to partake in the Simon Sinek activity Professor Waite has provided. Not a CEO Academy member? To join, just scan or click the link posted below, and don't forget to tune in for next week's episode where Professor Waite shares her wisdom on interviewing.